What's up YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today the topic of the video will be facing your fears. That's a big one, because actually today I was having a conversation, with one of the guys that at the job, one of the bros. I was having a conversation about facing fear, and but in specifically we was talking about rejection. On men being you know in fear of rejection, and how young men now, and how the generation now depend on social media and a whole bunch of other stuff to talk to women. And I realized how big of a problem it was. Till today I actually realized how big of a problem it is. And then we was just conversating on it and seeing, okay, why is this taking place, and how the older generation versus the newer generation, how it's different, and how they were socializing versus how we socialize. It's very different because in daytime, they had no social media. They had no Facebook, no Instagram, no dating apps. They didn't have none of that. So they had to rely solely on their social skills. They had to talk to people. They wanted to make friends. They had to go out and make friends. They couldn't stay in the house and then make friends off of their phone because they didn't have the opportunity to. So they were forced to get out there, get rejected, right? Countless of times, and learning from their mistakes. And they were way much better than all of us, by far. Like their generation was way much better. But now we have all the technology, but we solely dependent on the technology for us to, get some sort of achievement, feel like we achieved something. We didn't achieve nothing because a text on the internet is easy. You just can send it. There's no, if you feel nothing, it's like, okay, I just send a text. But in person, you have to make the approach, right? You have to look her in the eye. You have to shake her hand. You have to speak at a tone where she could hear you. Right? So there's more that go into it versus if you just send a text, because sending a text is way much easier. So you have to deal with the anxiety that comes with just approaching, just going, and speaking to a young lady, right? And I get why guys don't want to do it, because the fear is there, might get rejected. you know yeah, I feel embarrassed when I get rejected. Yes, that's fine, but the only way you will learn is if you face it. You have to face it, because nobody's gonna put in the work for you, G. Nobody will. And that's just life. Anything you want to do, nobody's gonna do it for you. So okay, if you want to get good with women, okay, you have to approach. It is anything. When I was in school, I never like present in front of the class. Every time we had a presentation, I used to hate it. And I was in the 10th. I think I was in the 10th grade, and then the teacher told me, listen. She wanted me to sit down. She said, listen, this grade is, that's 50% of your grade. So if you don't go, right, if you don't go up there and present this work, you will fail this class. And right then and there, I had to make a decision. I couldn't be a coward anymore. I had to face the fear. I didn't like speaking in front of people. I just didn't like it. It wasn't something I like doing. And I got up, had my notes, say say what I had to say, present it in a good way, and I got a good grade. And I faced that fear, and after that day, I felt like, okay, I have to do more of that. I definitely have to, go in front of the class. Even though I'm nervous, I'm scared, still face that fear. Just go so you can get better at it. That's the only way you're gonna get better. And after that day, I just kept, every time we had a presentation, my last 2 years in school, every time I had a presentation, I would just do it. I still feel, a little anxious, a little nervous, but I still faced it. I still went up there and speak, right? And that's how you get better with things, by you just facing the fear that you have. If your fear is talking to women, you have to go and talk to women. And I had that fear as well. You know, every guy have that fear, but you have to face it. You have to go, do it. Just do it. Because the more you start thinking about it, now you get in your head and you start overthinking. Right? Instead of taking action, take action. Take action first. You always just take action, because the more you sit back and try to, think it, then it's too much. It's too long. You're wasting time already. Because the time you waste, you cannot get it back. So the more time you sit down trying to, think on the situation, just do it. Go ahead, just go. Right? Just do it. You want to present, go do it. You want to do it, but you just the the anxiety is crippling you. Right? You want to start a new business, but you still, should I do it? Just do it. Go get the information and start. Build the foundation. Because when you build the foundation, then things slowly start coming up, you know, as one. Then the framing of the house, right? And then everything just start going up slowly and slowly. That's the only way you will learn things. Just do it. Face the fear. Always face the fear. Face the fear. Just face it. There's no reason to, hold yourself back just because you second guessing things. Now, if it's something illegal or something wrong that's different, then definitely don't do it. But if it's not hurting nobody else, face that fear. Do it. Go ahead. Because the only thing that's gonna happen, the only thing that's gonna happen, you're gonna fail and learn something. Right? It's better to fail and learn something instead of not doing something and not learning nothing from it. At least if you go and approach a young lady, you get rejected, but now you see, what did I do wrong? Was I talking loud enough? Was I holding eye contact? Did I shake a hand? Right? Or if you presenting your work in front of a class, did I speak loud enough? Did I actually stay on point on what the topic was about? Right? Instead of thinking on starting your business, why not do the research, study it for a little bit, and then go ahead. You start your own business. Instead of me saying, oh, should I do it? Should I do it? Thinking on it. Yeah, that's what you want to do. Why are you holding yourself back? Because the more you sit down and try to think it, overthink it, nothing will get done. Right? And face your fears, bro. Face it. I know it's tough sometimes, the anxiety kicking, you start feeling uneasy, but that's the chance for you to do it. Because listen, we all get nervous. Everybody on this earth get nervous. It's just how you deal with it. Do I allow me being nervous or anxious to cripple me in a way that I cannot perform? Or do I say, okay, I'm nervous, and anxious, but tell you what, I'ma still go for it. I'ma still do it. I will still take that step. It seems so dangerous, but let me just take this step. Let me take one step. Let me just see what's gonna happen. They only take one step, then take another step. Then that another step into another step. And you just keep building up and up. You just keep going. You just keep going, and it never stops. So face the fear. Face the fear, man. Alright? And if you like the video, leave a like, comment, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Peace.